So now let's turn to Tom Forte to talk more about Amazon's earnings miss. He is a senior research analyst at D.A. Davidson. Tom, welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Sue.
I don't think you were surprised by the results that much. You had been saying that you thought this big investment that they've been doing might weaken the bottom line a little bit, correct?
Sure. So looking in the September quarter, our profit expectations were lower than others to the extent that we thought investment spending for faster Prime shipping and then also for content on their video platform would result in profits that were lower than expected for the September period, which, as it turned out, happened.
Now, how long do you think, though, it's going to take to recoup some of this investment? I noted on the call, the earnings call today, the CFO said they were also investing very heavily in hiring software engineers. There's a lot of money going into personnel. Part of that, of course, is to drive content. But how long do you think it will take to recoup the costs?
Yep. So historically, actually, investors would be well suited on buying shares when they're under short-term pressure because Amazon's ramping its investment spending. And I think the good news is that while they're investing in faster shipping for Prime, you're seeing faster revenue growth because consumers can now get more products to them quickly, opens the opportunity to buy different things on Amazon than in the past. And advertising and cloud computing, those are still two big profit centers for Amazon. So it might be sooner for a payoff in profits than historically.
Are you at all worried about the fact that their cloud business did slow a little bit?
The answer is absolutely. And if you look at the competitive set, especially Microsoft, I think you're starting to see some incremental competitive pressure. And it is important because cloud computing, again, along with advertising, and when other people sell on Amazon, third-party retail Amazon sales, those are the big sources of profit for Amazon. Mm-hmm. So incremental competitive pressure in cloud is concerning.
What about regulatory risk? That's something that in your notes you've pointed out a number of times.
I'm so glad you brought that up. So I like to think about Amazon as kind of the great white shark in retail, and I think of regulatory risk as the megalodon, so the prehistoric shark. And the basic concern is that the government, like they did with Microsoft, could institute rules that would cause Amazon to not be able to maximize sales and profits in the future, and it's something that we're monitoring closely.
On that note, Tom, thanks so much. Tom Forte
Thank you, Sue.
with D.A. Davidson.